Hey Math 1B and Geometry, I've got a new video for you following the quiz you just took. It's just kind of a tune-up on how to graph linear equations. We've spent quite a bit of time talking about this already, but the next couple of lessons really requires you to be absolutely on your A game when it comes to getting y by itself and graphing properly. So I just wanted to make sure we make sure this skill is rock solid. So check these out. Hopefully they're helpful for you guys, and the assignment will be a piece of cake. So when you check these first few examples out, you'll notice y is not by itself. We're looking to create the y equals mx plus b standard situation so we can identify our slope and y-intercept very easily. So on number one, instead of having the left-hand side here, I'm just going to flip these around and call this 2y plus 4 and 10x on the right. It just makes more sense to me to have the y terms rewritten on the left-hand side since y is by itself on the left-hand side. All right, we need this b term to the other side. So get the 2y by itself. Then you divide all parts by 2. There it is. The slope is 5, and we can say it's 5 over 1 because that tells us the rise 5, the 1 run, and our b value is negative 2. So here's the x-axis, here's the y-axis. The y-intercept is negative 2. Then you go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, or down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, left 1. When you see a group with decimals in it, you guys know what to do. Multiply by 10 to get rid of those decimals. So you got 21 instead of 2.1 equals 3y instead of 0.3y plus 10x instead of just x. Now again, I'm going to rewrite this so that the y's are written on the left-hand side. 3y plus 10x on the left, now 21 on the right. When you do a rewrite like that, you don't have to add or subtract anything. You just rewrite them. The right side is now the left side is now the right. Subtract the 10x, you get 3y is equal to negative 10x plus 21. Divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Gives you negative 10 thirds x plus 7. So the m is the negative 10 thirds. You can look at it as negative 10 over 3 or positive 10 over negative 3. You cross the y-axis at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right 1, 2, 3. All right, last two examples. This one tends to really, just really stump people. There's an implied 1 in front of that x, which means it's actually 1 over 1. There's no b term, but we've seen this before. That just means it crosses the y-axis at 0, 0. Then you go up 1, right 1. Up 1, right 1. Or down 1, left 1. All right, last one. These are the scary ones, fractions and mixed numbers. So 2 over 3x minus 2y equals, I'm going to turn this mixed number into an improper fraction. You take the whole number 2 times the denominator 5. That gives you 10. And then you add the numerator. 10 plus 4 is 14. All right, so at this point, the best thing to do, I think, is just to find a common denominator between 3, 5, and 1 if you put 2y over 1. So 15. 15 divides 5, 3, and 1. So I'm going to put that over 15, and this over 15. So to get 3 to be 15, you got to multiply by 5, which means you have to multiply the top by 5. So you get 10x. This needs to be multiplied by 15 to get there, so multiply that by 15. So 10x minus 30y, and then here you got to multiply by 3, which means there you got to multiply by 3. If you check that on your calculator, you get 42. And really, once you get the common denominators at this point, you can ditch the denominators. And if you're asking yourself, well, why can you ditch the denominators? It's because if I multiply both sides by 15, which I can multiply both sides by anything, look at number 2, you multiplied everything by 10, you can do that with 15 as well. If you take 15 times 10, then this 15 cross-cancels with that 15. If you take this 15 times that, this 15 cross-cancels with that 15. 15 times that, this 15 cross-cancels. I just say ditch the denominators because it's a lot quicker than multiplying everything times 15 and doing the cross-cancellation. All right, I'm going to finish this thing out. Minus 10x from both sides. Make sure that you're still keeping track of negatives. And divide by negative 30, not just positive 30. And your final answer, negative 10 divided by negative 30, that reduces to negative 1 over negative over negative is a positive. Positive 1/3 x. And then 42 divided by 30 might require you to think a little bit off to the side. 30 only goes into 42 one time. And then there are 12 leftovers over 30. But this reduces. Think about 12 over 30. You can cut them in half. 6 over 15. Cut it in thirds. 6 over 3 is 2/5. It's negative 1 and 2/5. Or your calculator would give you the negative 1.4 for negative 1 and 2/5. So that's our b value. Our m value is 1/3. So start down 1, and then if you think about 2/5 of a block, it's not quite negative half. And then you go up 1, right 3. Or down 1, left 3. All right. So I don't know, guys. I didn't know if this video was necessary, but sometimes it's good to watch fresh examples of the things that maybe you have a better understanding of now. And now that you watch this video, it's like, We got it totally, completely. Graphing linear equations is ours. All right. Thanks for watching.